To get this thing started.
What's up, folks? Ncaa 31 here. This online dynasty has been a little bit out of sight, out of mind lately, thanks to my computer malfunctions. But Powerhouse Online Dynasty Season 3. Notre Dame, Oregon. You see the rankings. A little bit of a different look Notre Dame team this season in Season 3. Just to recap, I'm coming off back-to-back Big 12 conference titles. Should have been in back-to-back BCS championship games, but I got beaten out in the polls in Season 2 by CPU team.
Take over at the 39.
If you recall, I lost a national championship game to Alabama in a tough affair in Season 1. But this is a down year for the Irish. Already have 3 losses. And taking a little bit of a break from the power raid, my pro style air raid attack, and running some spread, and in this case some spread option, running a little bit of an Urban Meyer spread option attack, and having a lot of fun doing it. I'm probably going to play like this for a while. And offensively, I've been pretty darn good with it.
This is a quarterback
averaging just under 40 points a game or so.
And he's taken down.
Andrew Hendricks has something like 2,600 yards, a little bit over 2,600 yards, 29 touchdowns. And he has a little bit over 400 yards of rushing. Atkinson is doing well. The offense is doing just fine, but defensively, we've just been getting gouged. And the problem is that I'm very light in the defensive backfield, at the corners especially. And in this game, and with the 3-3-5 stack, the defensive backfield is the wrong place to be light in. I'm pretty much forced to play pretty vanilla, pretty basic zones and, you know, safe man coverages every time I have to get out of that, or I get risky. Bad things tend to happen. In this game, the way this game is that if you have man coverage corners that are in the low 80s to mid 80s, you play man coverage, a steady diet of man coverage at your own risk. From observing what my team's been going through this season, and also how I've matched up with other teams in this OD this season, you really need to have, at worst, high 80s, like that 87, 88, 89 man coverage rating in order to play consistently, you know, somewhat capable man coverage. Great throw there by Hendricks. And that's why I start Hendricks. Hendricks has a cannon for an arm.
So what do you think of this receiver after that play? The quarterback made a nice
throw, but as DeVaris Daniels makes a big play. But going back to my man coverage woes, you know, I'm pretty young and pretty light in the defensive backfield. And if you're not having or guys out there in the, at worst, high 80s to low 90s, bringing man coverage heat is going to be very, very difficult in my opinion. But the good news is that they're young, and they're going to be back, and I'm hoping to get some good progression so I can go back to being able to open up more of the playbook and not feel like I'm gambling every time I do it. But right now, both defenses are doing their thing as Anthony Thomas tries to bust loose. Working hard to hem in, and it's only a 3-0 game. Defense is showing up. This is the best half of defensive football I've had all season.
And they make the stop at the 40. Got it to his man on the screen.
Got a nice little rhythm going.
And he's taken down at the 41.
For the first time all game. Running play action off of that HB dive action and HB off tackle and zone read action. Just trying to use my playmakers. And here Hendricks gets belted.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that.
So that leaves me to put in Everett Golson, who I kind of like to put in and use as a change of pace NASCAR quarterback.
It's the freshman safety.
But he's going to have to pretty much play the rest of this game along with Gunnar Kyle, who I go to after this interception, because for whatever reason, Golson just hasn't really progressed that well for me. His throwing accuracy isn't as high as I want it to be yet. But again, he comes back next season, and I don't really know who I'm going to go with, whether it's going to be him or Gunnar. Because Gunnar's a redshirt sophomore right now, and he's turning into a little bit of a beast. It's going to be hard to keep him on the bench. He's got 81 speed right now. He's actually my best runner as far as carry rating and elusiveness. And he's got 91 throwing power and 90 accuracy. And here's the problem with running the option. You never know when a defender like that guy who's backpedaling is going to wig out. And it took me a little while to notice what was happening, and as soon as I saw it, I just purposely ran right into a tackler. That's going to happen every once in a while, and it comes with no real warning, no rhyme or reason. And if I see it, I just go right into a tackler as soon as I can. It's only fair. I mean, it wouldn't have been right to, take a touchdown off a play like that.
Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. Tackle at the 43-yard line.
And again, both defenses are still playing very well.
And they're going to have to bring on the punt team.
Risked some man heat there. Was able to get some off. Back on O, and I'm going with Gunnar.
And they make the stop.
I'm going to ride Gunnar for the rest of this game.
Got it to his man on the screen. He's at midfield. And he's taken down at the 45.
Devontae Neal in space. Both my outside guys are really good in space, really elusive, really fast.
The 10.
Good press beaters, DeForest Daniels. My slot guy's a little bit weak. He's a converted running back. He's not really a natural receiver, but he's very useful on jet sweeps and options, and he's able to catch the ball in space.
Because right now,
he can do some things after the catch, but as a pure route runner, he's not that great. Like here he goes right now.
I would suggest trying to bring more pressure.
He can really turn that corner. As Stephon Tuitt made the biggest play of the game. And look at Gunnar go. Gunnar getting his Tebow on.
That'll make it second and inches.
It's going to be hard to keep him on the bench. It's going to be really hard. Poor Golson might be relegated to a change of pace role yet again.
So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down.
Trying to extend this lead. Ride the momentum.
Nice run.
And Atkinson's basically a mix of Jeff Demps and Rocket Ismail. And he's gone. Not going to catch him.
He'll take it all the way.
99 speed with great acceleration. Decent hands. Decent route runner for running back. So we're up 19-0. I can't believe the Anthony Thomas almost popped out of here. I'm just glad I was able to, get a guy on him.
Bennett on the run. He's to the 4.
Bennett pops the QB draw. Punks my safety. He's got some wheels of his own. And there's my wonderful man coverage. That's what I get out of these guys. It's by far my Achilles heel on this unit this season.
Look out. He's taken down at the 37-yard line.
There's very good chemistry between these two. They like to run through.
But if I play bend but don't break, I do pretty well. But of course, I get stubborn at times, and I get risky because I feel like I'm wasting most of the 3-3-5 stack playbook.
Thomas.
So I take risks that I shouldn't take, and that's when I give up a lot of points because these guys just don't cover well.
Nice play across the middle.
And he certainly ain't no Manti Te'o. Gotta try and put more points on the board. Don't trust my defense.
Nice grab on the play.
And Gunner's slinging the rock. QB wrap. Good blocking, and Gunner has some space to make some moves and do some things.
And they tackle him at the 25.
Could it be the start of the Gunner Kyle era? Just a redshirt sophomore. I put in Golson because Gunner was a little bit tired after that run.
You know, look to me
Speed
like
option
he
gets
should
blown
have
up.
made the pitch, but he kept it in
2 yards shy of the sticks.
Back
This
to
defense
Gunner.
has been in this situation before. They forced a huge turnover when they were backed into their own red zone last time.
And he continues his Tim
outside.
Tebow
Great
impersonation.
job here converting and keeping
Gunner
this
looking
defense on the
impressive.
field. They're getting very...
And they make the stop at the 5.
Just going to play it safe
Picks
now.
up a yard.
Got points in the bag. Don't want to do anything stupid.
Kicks up, and it's good.
the field, so they know they can move it.
Still plenty of game left.
You've got to play with that kind of purpose to move the ball against this defense.
Now he's going to go tempo. I'm going to try to hang on. I have one more user game after this one. I have USC. Hopefully get myself to
They'll bring him down around the 48-yard.
9 regular season wins with a chance to win a
Inside
10th in my bowl game and staying
Good
ranked in the
tackle
top
there in
10.
space.
Got some recruiting contests I got to keep. Last season I had some guys bail out on me after I redshirted them when I promised them they'd play. I don't want that to happen anymore.
Good job to pick that
And
ball
my
off.
He did a great job.
Thorpe Award contending safety.
On the ground.
The only guy in my secondary worth a dang this
The
season
10.
makes a play.
Touchdown. Huge
And George
play.
Atkinson Latois puts the icing on the cake. Notre Dame stays
That's
in
the
the
end of
top
ball game,
10
and our final score in
for
this
another
one,
week
Notre
with
Dame
USC left to go on the
29,
road. And who will I
6.
start?
And the Ducks.
With Hendricks out, will I start Golson or will the Gunner Kyle era begin?
As we wrap this game up, Kirk, what final thoughts do you
Because if
want
I'm
to share?
to
You know,
the
I
big
think it was
play
a
that
well-played
changed the
game
momentum
for
of
the
the
most
game.
part. Oregon
Sack,
had a few
fumble,
missed
recovered for
opportunities in
safety.
this game, and I think if they could have capitalized on a few of them, it would have been a lot closer, and they might even have won this game.
I'm going to miss those 2 guys, Lewis Nix and Stephon Tuitt. But I've been recruiting well, so I got some guys in the pipeline coming up, but those guys are nice to have in your D-line. So, hope you guys enjoyed
Here's
that.
another
I will
look at our
have the
selection
regular
for the EA
season
Sports
finale as
Player
Jordan
of the Game.
Atkinson does his
For the
thing.
Fighting Irish, this win's going to give them an 8-3
And
mark on the year. And for the Ducks,
improve my
they'll drop
bowl
to
position.
7-3 on the year.
Can't win the conference
So that
this
wraps
season.
things up for
Can't
us.
win
For
the
EA
national
Sports,
championship, but
Aaron
obviously if I can
Andrews and
finish
Kirk
strong
Herbstreit, Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see
and
you
set up
next
for
time.
next season. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you all later. Peace.